You gotta do better than that.
We present to you a Rome Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I want to give my personal views and my personal reasons for why men choose to ignore toxic women, or they refuse to ignore the red flags of toxic women. Because you have some men that keep running back to toxic women, or they keep finding toxic women, or they find toxic women attractive, and you know, it goes on and on and on and on. And some people want to know why. Some men may even want to know, why am I attracted to these type of women? You know, or why do I run into these type of women? Well, I want to give three. I want to do my best to at least give three reasons. But we're going freestyle as we go to it. But the first one that I can think of is the way that you was raised. The way that you was raised has a lot to do with the way that you see women, the way that you critique with women, the type of women that you want to be with. Because think about it, if you was raised by your mother all your life, then by just by second nature, by instinct, because your mother is the first woman that you knew, you know, and she's the one that raised you, then when you see other women, subconsciously you are going to want to see the same traits that you see in that woman as you see in your mother. But let us just assume that your mother is a nagging bitch. And you know she's a headache, but you love her, you know. So with your mom being naggy and rude and this, that, and the third, when you run across women who are naggy and rude and disrespectful, you either A, think that this is just how women are and I just have to tolerate this, or B, this is something that I like in women because this is how my mama is. So you entertain it, you tolerate it, because if mama does it and she does it, we're gonna be A-okay. So it's either A or B. For me, it was A. Might have been A and B, but you know, for me, I figured this is just how some women are. This is just how women are. They get naggy, they get in their feels, and they talk out of their mouth. They talk out of the side of their mouth. You know, they talk out their ass. And so it's just something I have to put up with and tolerate and deal with, because that's just women for ya. Little did I know that I didn't have to put up with nothing like that. And little did I know I ran across so many beautiful women that were just gentle and feminine. Going to number two, and two kind of co-signs with number three as well. But number two, men have been taught to chase after toxic women.
Feed me and tell me I'm pretty!
And I love using the example of Timmy Turner and Trixie. If anybody knows from Very Odd Parents, Timmy loved Trixie. And it doesn't matter how much that she would ignore him, he would do everything in his power to try and be Trixie's true love.
Bye, empty bus seat! Tommy! She almost remembered my name!
But as things went along the way, there were certain episodes where it showed the type of men that Trixie loved, right? Because there was a time where Timmy didn't have any emotion. He separated all his emotions, the all type of stuff, right? And when he got rid of all his emotions, she got attracted. She turned into a crackhead for attention, you know.
I'm ignoring you. I said I'm ignoring you. Stop ignoring me, ignoring you!
Like, this man sitting on the bus and she's like, I'm gonna ignore you, right? Girl started getting crazy because he wasn't even reacting or responding to her ignoring him. Stop ignoring me, ignoring you. Girl went crazy, bonkers. By the end of the episode, she was eating out of the palm of his hand. You know, you want to go do this? You want to go do that? You want to go? Does this look pretty? Whatever. Oh my God, you're so... While it is funny, you have women out there who are like this, and at the same time, they're programming men to be a certain type of way to try and get the type of women that they are trying to go for. That the media and society tries to tell them to chase after. So with Timmy Turner being a simp, literally being a simp and being so emotional and expressive to Trixie, that wasn't the type of men she was into. She was not only into the cool type of dudes, but she was into the type of dudes that disassociated their heart from them. You know, and I'm not telling men to be either or. I'm telling you to find the balance. But concerning the example with Timmy Turner, what I'm telling you is that social media and the media and television sometimes and generally show you what type of man to be, to chase after the women that the media and television tells you to chase after. You know, it's not all the time, but we're not going to act like it's not present. Men have been taught to chase after women who are 9s and 10s while they're 5s and 6, you know, and they never been taught to just be compatible and to be content with chasing after women who are on their level. They want Beyonce, they want Rihanna, they want somebody like Kelly Rowland, they want somebody who big and bad and dangerous, you know. And the same thing and vice versa with women. You know, when you look at and pay attention, and I'm sure men pay attention, when you go on their Snapchat, when you go on their Instagram, they love Damson, they love Michael B. Jordan, Denzel back in the day. You know, they love those type of men. They love a man who's fit. They may tell you, oh, I can settle down for anybody. Listen, 9 out of 10 of the women that you know, and 9 out of 10 of women that you will run across, want a man that is fit, a man that is active, and a man that has a high status. That's just how it is. He ain't got to be famous, but he has to have something going for himself. You know, and that's what women are attractive to. And I'm not saying you have to build yourself up to meet their validation or their standard, but do it for you and you alone first. And then, I'm just saying that, and then, with you having that status and that standard, you know, that's going to help you get the type of women that you want. And number 3 would be that toxic is the trend. and I say that because you're going to run across songs, you're going to run across celebrities and people that would tell you that, you know, either A, they want a bad B. they want a bad B. They want a girl who can do this and that. You know, you see these in the music videos. Or B, you know, a man broke my heart, a woman broke my heart, and a woman did this and a woman did that, and these women are crazy, all this type of stuff. So when you have stuff like this being presented, it's going to program men around my age that, oh, women are crazy. When you have certain men who are red pill and they're constantly posting all the bad stuff of Kevin Samuels' live streams, and they just cut a clip here of what he's talking about with women. See, women are this and women are that. They cut that, run with it, and that's what I call the Kevin Samuels narrative. But they cut that, run with it, and then they're like, see, this is how women are. This is how women gonna play you. Women, you can't trust women. You know, and they build this narrative. And so because you like women, because you're not gay, you chase after those type of women anyway, because you have this mindset that you can't trust women. Women are this, women are that. And so toxic becomes a trend. What are the solutions, Tyrone? How can I get out of this whole cycle of finding these hoes? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now, I don't have any numbers of ways of getting rid of this pattern and how to find good women and to stop having this mentality. But what I can say is that you need to first and foremost distance yourself from content that tells you otherwise. You know, you need to distance yourself from content that tells you that women are trash, women are not trustworthy. You shouldn't invest in them. You shouldn't invest in building relationships or families with them, because they're going to mess you over and manipulate you and all this type of stuff. Because these men that present this message are hurt. They have been through trauma, and they tell you that, you know, these scars represent their manhood, when really it represents their insecurities and it represents their demise. You know, first, distance yourself from the negative and find the positive. All right. Distance yourself from the negative, find the positive, associate with the positive, ingest or digest the positive, you know, marinate on the positive, and change your perspective. Actually reflect, you know, why do I think this way? How do I think this way? You know, ask the what if, you know, what if there's another aspect or angle to this? You know, what if I'm looking at this the wrong way? And when you get to that process, then you can regurgitate that, you know, recycle and process that over and over and over again, that you are a good person. You don't have to be the bad boy and all this type of stuff and neglect your emotions. That doesn't mean you be a simp and you express yourself. Like I say, you have to find the balance in order for you to be the person that you're supposed to be. You know, don't be the good guy or the nice guy, but be a good man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be the nice guy, but be a good man. Be that person. Lead by example and present yourself in that way in which you can show other people that, hey, just because such and such said that women are trash and women are this and monogamy doesn't benefit you, doesn't mean that it's true. Look at me. Look at my life, you know, and use your testimony as an example, you know. But that's all I have to say concerning the matters at hand. Let me know in the comment section below concerning the whole basis of this topic. How do you feel about the whole basis of why men ignore red flags? And should men be pursuing long-lasting relationships with women? Let's have a discussion about that in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video. I'm gonna give you time right now to like the video because it helps out with the algorithm and getting this video out. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
It's just me, myself, and I. Ride it dolo, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, it's just me, myself, and I. Ride it dolo, hit me up, might not reply. Feeling focused, got my optics on the life. Feel on the prize, you compromise, go suicide. I pay the price, hey.